Excuse me.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
I just had to meet you.
Oh.
That's all there is to it.
Oh, thank you.
I'll grab your number.
Okay.
We should hang out later today.
Maybe I can get yours so I can call you.
If you guys like somebody, what signs will you exhibit? You're giving that sign to a guy in hopes that he'll come up and say hi.
Yeah, that's my hope, but that never happened.
But it doesn't happen. Okay, I always tell guys to come up and go and approach. Is it safe to say that you guys want a guy to come up and approach you?
Yeah, as long as it's not creepy.
Another thing girls will do if they're interested in you is they'll play what's called, or what I like to call them. Another one is, so these are like the training wheels of signs to look for. So obviously you got the hair playing, you know, oh, let me just readjust my hair again and again and again, you know, and then you'll watch a girl's eyes go like this, you know, she's looking you in the eyes and then she'll look down at your lips and look back at your eyes. That's another good one that she's interested in you. But what about just from afar, right? You see a girl walking down, let's say the boardwalk here. Let's pretend there is one walking down. Right? What signs do you look for? What is an IOI, as they say in pickup terms, an indicator of interest? What does a girl do to reel you in? Well, the same thing kind of applies, where it's, you know, fixing of the hair, or if they have what's called the 3-second rule. So if she locks eye contact with you for an extended period of time, over 2 seconds, she is interested in you, okay? She won't just stare at somebody. Girls don't just look at somebody if they're not interested in them, right? They'll look away because they don't want to give that guy that indicator of interest to come up and approach them if they're not interested in the guy. So if the girl's not interested in you, she's not going to look at you. Or, and this is the problem with women and knowing what signs to look for, is it gets very confusing. So sometimes what a girl might do is she'll look at you and look away nervously, right? She's like, oh, this hot stud I just caught the attention of. Oh my God, is he gonna come up and approach me? Okay, I can zoom out, there we go. Is he gonna come up and approach me? Oh, and then what you'll notice sometimes is she'll go for round 2. She'll go for take number 2. Oh. Right, so it depends how confident the girl is. So to sum that up, it's like a girl will either look at you for a split second and look away. If that's the case, then she might look at you for round 2 if she gathers up enough courage. But then again, it's confusing advice, because if a girl looks at you and looks away immediately, then that means she's not interested. Girls, Makes no sense. Another thing girls will do if they're interested in you is they'll play what's called, or what I like to call, the proximity game. Okay, so you're at the gym. A girl will keep kind of floating around, right, that same area. She'll work out next to you. Next thing you know, you'll go on the other side of the gym. Oh, look who it is. It's that same girl again, right? This concept applies in grocery stores as well too, clubs. You see somebody and they either brush up or get extremely close to you, and it's like, oh, it's that girl again, right? They're wise to that, okay? They're not just gonna get in close proximity with Joe Blow or Johnny Average, who they don't see as sexually, or who they're not interested in sexually. And I'm just making these up off the top of my head. Another one is that girls just find everything you say funny. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, nothing much. How about you? Right, you get the gist of it. Oh my God, I just hurt my voice doing that. So, and I'll notice that as well too. Hey, how are you? Oh, I just went to go get some groceries today. Oh my God, you're so funny. So, there's that. There's also the fact, here's another thing that you'll notice when a girl is attracted to you, is that you'll meet her friends and her friends will giggle and point, you know, and guys, here's another thing you guys got to keep in mind, is that when a girl's interested in you, all her friends know about you. They probably know your middle name, what street you lived on when you were 6 years old. They'll know every little detail about you, right? I always have a motto. If I send a dick pic to a girl, 5 of her friends are gonna see that. If a girl's interested in me, 5 of her friends are gonna know everything about me. They'll Google search you. They'll get obsessed with you. They will stalk your social medias. They'll know what street you lived on when you were 6 years old. They'll know what kind of food you like, what color you like, what your favorite kind of shoelaces are. They'll know every single detail about you. So that just reiterates the point of when you're gonna go meet the girl and you see her friends, they giggle, they cackle. You know, no matter how old they are, it's like they're back in high school. A group of giddy girls when you meet their friends. Oh, my arm's getting sore. Another one is touch. If she's finding any excuse in the book to touch you, whether it's, oh my God, you're so funny, you know, and she reaches out her hand and touches your shoulder, or she touches your leg just as she's speaking, right? That's an indicator of interest, because girls will not, I repeat, they will not want to touch somebody that they are not sexually attracted to. That's a huge one. You can use this to your advantage too. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll make a joke, then I'll put my arm around the girl's shoulder when we're on the date, or you know, we're walking around, I'll make a joke, I'll put my hand on the girl's shoulder, and if she reciprocates, if she puts her hand, you know, around your back, then you know you're in. You know it's game on, and you should go for that kiss. You know it's game on, and you should go for that makeout right then and there. You know it's game on, and you should go for that kiss. Oh yeah. But yeah, the reciprocation, right? Also, another big thing is mirroring, right? If you're talking to a girl and she's mirroring you, i.e., you put your leg up, you cross your right leg on your left leg, and she does the same thing, or you readjust in your seat and she's doing that as well. She is mirroring you, whether she's conscious that she's doing it or not. That is another indicator of interest. Another telltale sign is her response time. Okay, let's say you just got her number, you don't really know the girl too well, and the texts are bouncing back, right? A girl won't get back to a guy that she's heavily interested in just like that. You know, sometimes, depending on the girl's level of interest for you, that will also play a factor. Because if you're waiting a day and then, you know, the girl gets back to you and it takes her that long, there's probably a minor chance that she's not interested in you. But if you're texting her and all of a sudden you go up to take a piss and boom, the text comes back, she's more than likely got a high interest in you. So that's a good telltale sign. How quickly the girls are getting back to you. Oh, I'm getting a little pooched walking around. There's nobody here. I don't know what it is. This is the problem with going and trying to find girls, going and walking around like a chicken with your head cut off, trying to go cold approach and pick up girls, is when you want to go out and find some, there's none in sight. It's like tumbleweed blowing across here. But when you're not prepared, they're always going to be there. When you're covered in sweat after having just gone for a run, you go to Starbucks to grab some coffee afterwards. Oh, look at that, the hottest girl you've ever seen in your life. So that's why you have to be prepared at all times. You have to get yourself in that mentality. Approach non-stop. No excuses. Now, I might just have to go to the mall, go to the food court, and see if there's girls walking around there. Because here, I am not seeing too much of any. Mostly families, old people, old fogies. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I don't think you guys want to take advice from an 81-year-old grandma on signs that she signs that she sends out to let guys know that she's interested. So the search continues. I'll walk the boardwalk maybe once more, but After that, I'm gonna head to the mall, go to Starbucks, where there's got to be some girls there. So I'll get their advice on that matter, and we'll see what happens, guys. I want to, the whole idea of this channel is I want to give you my advice, but at the same time, I want to get girls' advice on the matter too, so you can get both ends, right? So you can get advice from the fisherman, and you could get advice from the fish, which I don't advise you to get advice from the fish, but I mean, who doesn't want to see hot girls on the channel? Who doesn't want to see hot girls in the thumbnails? And hot girls are what gets the clicks. Hot girls are what gets the people watching. This guy's the designated photo taker right there. He's been assigned to taking the Instagram photos. So this might be the pickup clip. You know what? I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna shoot in for this one right here. Let's see what we got. See what happens. Why not? Excuse me.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
I just had to meet you.
Oh.
That's all there is to it.
Oh, thank you.
What's your name?
I'm Nancy.
Nancy, are you Filipino?
Yeah, I am.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you. I am so
7.
cold.
Are you? Yeah, you've been walking out for a little while and have failed to warm up yet, eh?
Oh, yes. It's my first time to come here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. Where are you from?
Here at North York. I'm sorry.
Pardon?
North York.
Oh, are you just visiting for the day?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think so far? What's your official opinion?
Well, you know, like I love nature, so that's why I appreciate nature. It's beautiful. Like look at the weather right now. It's really beautiful and it's lovely.
Yeah. I mean, this is a great place to come when the weather's nice. There's also a couple more places around Burlington actually. You said you're from North York?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're just down here for the day, for the...
Yeah, like I just want to visit because it's been locked down for 2 years, right? So
yeah.
This year's the only year I have to go out and look for, you know, beautiful places here. And when I search, like Burlington is one of the, you know, beautiful places here nearby us. Yeah, and aside from that, like Ottawa, like that.
Hamilton as well too. Hamilton has a lot of really good.
I haven't been there yet.
Waterfall capital of the world.
Oh yeah.
There's like over 300 different areas. So is that what you're doing for the rest of the days? Going and sightseeing?
Oh, just for now because it's my off. So yeah, hopefully. And you know, my work is not really every weekend. So like every other weekends or sometimes like twice a month. Like that's how it's my off. So I take this opportunity to go out and explore.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you want to take complete and full advantage of that. Yeah. There's a couple of cool areas over there.
Yes.
Meaning like over, have you been to the beach or the beach?
Oh, not yet.
It's like Baranga's on the beach over there.
Oh, not yet.
I mean, the possibilities are truly endless. I'll tell you what, I'll grab your number.
Okay.
Because I'm going to take some shots right now. I'm going to get some B-roll footage.
Okay.
But we should hang out later today.
Okay.
And then...
Or maybe I can get yours so I can call you.
I wish I had a camera guy filming me so you could see, you know, what the body language is like. But it's hard because I don't want to just be standing there like, oh yeah, hey, nice to meet you, and you know, be doing it all like that. We must complete this video, no matter what. No matter what, I will get the answers for you guys. I will get the answers for you guys no matter what I do, okay? All right, well, there's one over here. Shoot in. Going in for the kill. Excuse me, guys, no selfies in public. I'm gonna have to report this.
Sorry?
I'm just messing with you. Got the best seat in the house right here. Did you remember to wear your raincoat just in case the water comes up and splashes you?
I'm hoping it doesn't. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Just living life on the edge, eh?
Yeah.
So, okay. This is a video on guys. So, I was telling the camera earlier, I was telling guys, you know, what girls will do if they're interested in guys, you know, some tactics to look out for or some, you know, signs, but I thought it would be good and interesting to get it from girls.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, and guys, I'm also emphasizing the fact that I'm just going up and meeting girls. It's not like I knew them beforehand. So on that note, what are your names?
My name is Melissa.
Melissa, okay, and?
Leah.
Leah, how do you guys know each other?
We work together.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you from? South America?
Yeah, I am from Venezuela.
Venezuela, okay, that would have been my guess. Are you South American at all, either?
No, I was born in Canada.
Okay, what's your background?
Portuguese and Serbian.
In Serbian, okay. So, Portuguese, Spanish, so you can understand some Spanish?
Me?
Yeah.
She can definitely.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, okay, so, yeah. Anyways, so, if you guys like somebody, right, what signs will you exhibit that you like them? And, you know, obviously guys aren't the best at
Yeah.
understanding and picking up on these signs, but what are some telltale signs that you'll show?
I will make eye contact.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eye contact, that's a big one. Look out for eye contact. What about you?
Depends. Are they a stranger or are they someone you know?
Yeah, so we'll start with a stranger, right? So guys walking down the street.
Probably the same. Eye contact.
I will.
I don't know
smile
when
too. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're throwing in a smile to make it even more obvious. Okay. Now, do you find when you do that, guys will come up and approach, or are they just like oblivious to it?
To me, sometimes they can be intimidating for them.
Yeah. Do you? What's your RBF like? Do you know what an RBF is?
No, I don't know.
Do you have like a resting bitch face?
Oh no.
No. Okay. So you're intimidating to guys.
I think when
Even-
you look at someone eye to eye, it can be intimidating.
Right. Okay. Even though you're being friendly and you're giving that sign to a guy in hopes that he'll come up and say hi.
Yeah, that's my hope, but that never happens.
But it doesn't happen. Okay. That's what I always tell guys to come up and go and approach, right? So is it safe to say that well, we'll say you guys. Is it safe to say that you guys want a guy to come up and approach you if it's done properly, if it's done correctly?
Yeah, as long as it's not creepy and
So that's a good point.
friendly and not expecting anything.
Okay, so no kind of hidden agenda.
Yeah.
So what would you say is the wrong way to approach you? What's a really creepy way? And we'll even say like, what's a way you've been approached before where it just turns you off? You're like, no, I'm not interested.
Just super intense, and right away jumps into I don't know, like the serious questions.
And the serious
I don't know how to
questions,
explain it,
like if they,
want to go on a date.
oh,
super forward.
just straight up about it, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, wow, that's an interesting way.
I don't really like that.
Yeah, usually a lot of guys are very like, it's like subtle and they're kind of avoiding why they're coming up and approaching you.
Yeah.
Right,
just
so-
keep it casual.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't.
And let us suss out the situation.
Right. Huh. Yeah, because from the majority of girls that I've talked to, the problem that a lot of guys have is they're not direct enough, right? They kind of beat around the bush. Oh, hey, how are you? How's your day going? And then you're kind of standing there like, okay, I know why he's here, but he's not really
But
making.
It depends because I think there's a thin line between being too passive or too direct. Like, I remember one time I was here and he came and he was like, hi, how are you? And I am like, I'm good, thank you. And he was like, would you like to be my friend? And I was like, this is so awkward. Like, you don't want me to be your friend, you know? I know what you want. And this is like, no, thank you. Like, I say no, thank you. And he was surprised that I say no, thank you. But I didn't really like the way he approached me. And I was like, no.
Right. So you could tell that in his body language that he wanted more than just friendship, and you sniffed it out right away. That's funny. That's funny because a lot of guys will do that. Like, oh, you know, I just want to be your friend. Can I just get your number and then we can take it from there? And you're just sitting there like,
Yeah, you don't want to be friends.
I think it's more honest if you say like, I don't know, I just saw you here and I feel like I would like to have a conversation with you. Will you be open to? You know, if you want, you say yes. If you don't want, you say no.
Yeah.
But you can be honest and don't create those excuses like, I want to be your friend. No.
Yeah. So yeah, don't try to hide your intentions. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll go to the, like, let's say you've known a guy for longer than just having walked by him, right? You've maybe met a guy, you think he's hot, he checks the boxes. What signs are you going to kind of give him to know that you're interested in him?
I would just ask to hang out one-on-one.
Yeah, so are you the type to approach a guy and to
No.
okay, even if you think he's hot.
But if I knew them,
Right.
we had some sort of friendship, I would suggest you want to hang out.
So you wouldn't
One-on-one.
just like give him the signs to ask you to hang out.
Oh no, I would only do that if I knew he was interested.
Okay. So yeah, let's say you don't know where you stand with the guy. You know, like you're talking to him.
Yeah.
Are you? Well, you guys both said that at the exact same time.
I don't know. I think you can kind of tell. I don't know. So maybe
Yeah.
some guys it's easy to.
You'd be surprised.
Maybe
Yeah.
they're shy. I don't know. But
I think also in that point you can ask to go out, but to do something maybe more different where you can have a little bit more of physical contact. Let's say, let's go to dance. Or if the person
Okay.
likes to dance. Or
Are you willing to show the guy how to dance if he doesn't know how to dance? Okay, that's interesting right there. I know that's because that's the problem is a lot of guys, well, around here, they are probably about as coordinated as your average bear when it comes to dancing, right? So they don't have those
the hips.
the shoulders, right? They may not know how to do the bachata, the bachata. I butchered that, but yeah. The attempt was made. Okay, so just to close out here. So the video is on signs that girls give when they're interested in a guy. Is there anything that you guys want to add? Anything that we missed in talking? It's been a pretty good conversation so far, actually.
I think also when you engage in conversation with the person, that's a big sign that the person is into you. He will want to keep getting to know you better.
So just to stop you there for a second. So it's signs that girls exhibit to guys, that guys know that they're, I should go for it.
I think
Yeah, like what signs do girls give guys? Like, we'll say the playing with the hair or the
Yeah, I think I don't know, try to look good. I guess when you're walking past them, or I would say eye contact is like the number one thing though.
eye contact. So both of you guys say that you make eye contact with a guy that you like or you want to come up and approach you.
Yeah.
Okay, anything to add? Any final thoughts?
I think when you know the person, like you will smile all the time, but it will come natural. It's not like you are exaggerating that. It's something that you can stop smiling or laughing
Right.
at that person.
Even when they say, "Hey, what's up? How's it going?"
Yeah, you are like, thank you.
All googly-eyed. Okay. Well, that's perfect, actually. You guys answered all the questions that I had.
Perfect.
Anyways, I will let you guys get back to this. Oh yeah, you guys got to see this view here. You guys really do have the best view in the house.
Are you from